right, we're also going to be talking to Dr. Booze.
Dr. Booze, and we're talking about do-it-yourself beer. Hey, hey, I like the sounds of that. Dr. Booze is with us today, and we are talking about, I'll just call it do-it-yourself beer. It couldn't have a much more clever title, but that's what I'm coming up with. So thanks for being here.
My pleasure, sir.
So bottom line is, I think I've seen some of this, on shelves before. Not really, I didn't want to take the plunge and try it because you never know what it's going to turn out like.
You never know, and I've had some really lousy beer kits in my life.
Okay, fair enough then. So you've been through the beer kit situation before. Let's talk about this particular product. It seems like it's wicked simple.
It is incredibly wicked simple. You are going to make,
all right,
on the air, you are about to be a brewmaster. Go.
Okay.
Okay, so unscrew the top.
Okay, just basically.
Now what they've done, unlike other brew kits, is they've made the wort for you.
Now, okay, so I'm gonna unclip this and then just dump the powder in.
Unclip it. That is the yeast.
Okay. And try not to spill it, Jeff. So the yeast goes in there.
Yeast goes in there.
Okay.
And then you put the top on. And this is the other secret. They've got a pressure release
valve. Yeah, exactly.
valve.
See that there's a little dot there.
Yeah.
Well, not dot, but it's a little rubber doohickey. So what now, is I supposed to shake this up or anything?
No, you just leave it. It'll do its thing.
Do its thing. Okay, so the miracle of
fermenting.
living yeast.
10 days from now, you will have 2 liters of Bohemian Blonde.
Wow. Okay, now this particular product, is this 10 days later?
This is 10 days later.
Okay, now we've poured out a little bit there.
I poured out a little bit,
okay,
and I was going to do a side-by-side tasting, but I broke a glass.
Well, now here's my question for you. It's like, okay, this is 10 days. Is it boom and it's done, or should I let it go for 20 days? The longer I keep it in here, is that a good idea or a bad idea?
I would say too long is a bad idea.
Okay.
It will keep for, I would guess, at least a month afterwards.
Right.
I've never really, one of the things I like about this kit is it's in 2-liter installments, right? So you don't have to have 50 liters in your closet, which is,
the old
pretty much
the old
what happens.
carboy, things like
exactly.
that. Okay.
And so this works really well. So for example, you buy 4 of them for $29 in a kit at the World of Water on 51st there, right by Miller. And you can do sort of like every 5 days. Like, let's say you were having people over, say, on the holidays.
Yes.
And you can sort of space them out 2 days apart or something.
And the other thing, too, is that it's like now this particular kit, we concentrate on the blonde, but there is also a Mexican style.
There is a Mexican for people who like a lighter brew.
Okay, fair enough.
And then there is, as you know, I'm not a huge fan of the mainstream breweries. Now, so if you're lazy like me, why don't you go with a microbrewery? Because this was all provoked by your question last time. What is a microbrewery?
Well, it's always there are some that aren't micro anymore. They may have started that way, but they become big dogs.
Well, once you've got distribution, a lot of people sneer at you. This one, however.
Okay, what do we have here?
We have a 2-liter growler. You buy the growler for $15. You go in and you get it refilled. You pay for just the beer. Isn't that recyclable?
That is, and it's like, and this is Prairie Sun. I'm just going to move the glass here so you can get a good shot of the label there. So Prairie Sun Brewery, they're Saskatoon.
They're Saskatoon. They're on Quebec. They're right by Circle.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a little bit tricky backing out of their lot. Other than that, it's a great place, and I recommend you go by and do a tasting. Okay,
and they have more than one flavor. I'll call it flavors. They have more than Prairie Sun.
They have 4 flavors. The one I brought in was their Prairie Lily. Because I thought it would be a fair taste test, so you could compare what you thought of the Boho Blonde. I actually like the Boho Blonde.
And this is the thing, is that now if I want, just before we go here, I'm going to run out of time, but when I buy the big beer kit with 4 liters in it, is it 4 blondes or is it like 2 blondes and two Mexican?
It is 4 blondes, but World of Water has broken up all their summertime stock into single 2 liters, and they're selling them at $5.99 a piece. I was in there today. They've got 4 beer selections.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Getting a little something, a little extra from this stuff for the plug.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, Dr. Booze giving us some great ideas about possible ways to entertain on a budget during the holiday season. And hey, happy holidays! And you're going to be back before the Christmas for some Christmas booze ideas. I believe
that sounds like a wonderful idea.
Okay. All right. Now it's time for your entertainment headlines.